And the drama continues. Jasmine has come out with this as a response to Gino by saying, "I'm glad you enjoyed it and premeditated all the verbal and emotional attack towards me when you know the real story behind everything. It's so nice to see you play the victim when you know what you have done to me for years." And of course, this is in response to Gino saying, "But sit back and get your popcorn ready because she turns into the villain from this week's episode onward. And I can't wait for the tell-all when my boys and I tear Jasmine and Matt to shreds. Haha, have a beautiful day." To be honest with you, the fact that Gino is that confident and that comfortable saying these kind of things is wild. Because when somebody says that, it means that clearly, just like Jasmine says above, premeditated. That's exactly how it feels. I mean, to be honest, for somebody to take joy, like absolute pure joy, out of someone else's expense is nasty work. The fact that Gino is showing in this little message in particular that he's more than happy to watch Jasmine be double teamed, be ambushed, to be ripped to shreds by her boys because he didn't get what he wanted from his beloved wife, because Matt gave his beloved wife what he wanted her to give him. To be fair, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Damn, she gave Matt a baby instead of you. That is crazy work. Yeah, but nonetheless though, it doesn't mean she take pleasure out of revenge. Two wrongs don't make a right. But anyway, with that being said though, there is more. So Miss Debbie, who was a part of 90 Day Fiance once upon a time, where she returned with Ruben the Cuban, came out with a post pretty much saying that Panama, pick up your trash. Okay, to be fair, I don't know why Debbie feels like she needs to get involved. Miss Debbie doing a public service for all good working American women. Again, what is your angle? What is your agenda? I don't know, but it's not needed if you ask me personally. Debbie needs to sit down, do whatever she's been doing in herself and shut the hell up, because for me personally, the energy that she's giving off it ain't right. But as you can see, Jasmine decided to add in and say, "I love you" at Jamie, because I'm sure Jamie's the one that probably showed Jasmine this post. Or, well, to be fair, she's the one that reposted, shall I say, on her story. But nonetheless, though, we see Jasmine say, "We know there's a lot of racism and xenophobic feelings in this kind of behavior." I mean, that is how it pretty much feels, to be honest with you. When you're saying to someone you're doing a public service for all you good working American women is crazy. Because, hold on a minute, Angela Deem acted just as bad. Some people may say worse. Some people may say exactly the same as Jasmine, but either way though, she acted like a complete fool. I didn't hear you saying anything about Angela, so to be fair, it does feel like she's obviously gone out of her way to say unnecessary things towards Jasmine's direction. But also on top of that, here at the bottom, added in by Jamie, is, "At that age, I hope to be more concerned about having a good hairstyle and aging with class, not making a fool of myself with flamingo costumes, xenophobia, or seducing younger men, not with Queen Jasmine." I mean, listen, to be honest with you, Jamie does make a lot of points, you know what I mean? Debbie's out here pretty much prioritizing the wrong things in her life. But then again, you know what's funny about that? Debbie is prioritizing the wrong things in her life the same way Angela does. Two proud American women who clearly are a great example of an American woman. Clearly. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of American women who would not want to be represented by Miss Debbie and would not want to be represented by Angela Dream. I'm a proud American. With that being said, though, we continue, because Jasmine also continues here by saying, "My whole pregnancy, I've been bullied, harassed, and threatened almost every day. I love my baby so much. This tiny human that I'm carrying has given me all the strength and resilience I've needed. Good is good at all times." I mean, listen. Yes, she has been bullied. Yes, she has been harassed. Yes, she has been threatened. And none of those three things are nice things in any shape or form. But Jasmine still has to take accountability for the fact that she is the one that continuously entertains these people who either bully, harass, or threaten her. And to be fair, some people may even argue and say that sometimes she's the one that actually starts the issues, and then she obviously then receives it from those said people. So yeah, I mean, in life sometimes if you're gonna give it, you're gonna have to expect to take it. But this is the problem when you're dealing with people who are all immature. So to be fair, the fact that Jasmine is acting like a complete innocent person in this situation is actually comical. You are far from innocent from the harassment that you have received, or the threats of bullying. Now, that's not me saying that she deserves the harassment or the threats and whatnot. I'm saying that she needs to take accountability and look at how she could have maybe, one, prevented these things happening to herself, or two, how she could have just not entertained them at all, among other sensible things that she could have done. But hey ho. With that being said though, there's another one here where she comes up as saying, once I have the baby, I'm gonna share this news here. If you don't hear it from me, it's fake news. The reason why I didn't say my due date at the tell is because I was surrounded by bad people. Do you know what? The tell hasn't even come yet. So talk about the spoiler, Jasmine. Anyway, I didn't want them to know neither the gender or when I will have the baby. These people went to even podcast staying publicly violent threads towards me and Matt. I mean, listen, I hear what you're saying, I hear your pain. And then also here she finishes off with this one. I'm not too sure what's actually at the back itself in particular, but let's play a little bit of the sound.
Of Matt for Gino. That's what I want to do.
Wow, really?
Yeah, set it up.
Okay, well maybe I'll get in on that too.
Yes, this is regarding Josh saying that he wanted to punch Matt for Gino. Yes, so as you can see, Jasmine is finally responding to those claims, and she says a person commits the offense of threatening to kill or to bodily injury if they intentionally or maliciously make a threat against someone else's life or safety with the intent to cause fear or harm. Didn't you just literally get up at the table and throw your shoe at Rob? What? Oh man, when people want to say things that are smart and things that do make sense, but yet they are a hypocrite at the same bloody time, yeah, that really doesn't make sense, then does it now? Either way though, finish off by saying punishment. It is a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years in prison and a fine up to $10,000. I mean, listen, like I said before, a lot of the things that have gone down that people have said and thrown towards Jasmine's direction definitely have not been kind and definitely have been uncalled for. But a lot of the things that have gone down that Jasmine has either received or whatnot, some of those things have happened because of her own accord, because she doesn't know how to just doesn't know how to just keep it quiet. Always has to say something and always has to, go the extra mile to prove a point to that person. And honestly, people need to understand, like Jasmine, that it's not worth it. Coming off the road with the whole $500 for the BJ and all that kind of stuff, really and truly, you didn't need to do that. You really didn't need to do that, to be honest. If you forget what Rob did, you don't have to scoop to his level. Do you see what I'm saying? And he doesn't have to scoop to your level. And then also responding to what Josh said here, to be fair, if anyone should be responding to it, it should be Matt. It shouldn't be Jasmine. I mean, if I'm Matt now, why would I want my pregnant woman, the woman carrying my child, or just my woman in general, forget about her being pregnant, just my woman in general, why would I want her to come and speak up for me when somebody else has said something ill about me? Are you crazy? I'm going to speak up for myself. So really and truly, it should be Matt giving the response to Josh and not Jasmine, the woman that is pregnant, heavily pregnant with his child. That's the way I look at it. But we will go back to this one in particular. So just to clarify, Jasmine is saying that only she will be the one to release the information regarding when she actually does give birth, and no one else who does it before then is going to be legitimate. So bear that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone wants to, if you therefore do see content around saying that Jasmine has already given birth. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of creators who are going to be trying to do their numbers, and they're going to potentially make posts about it and say, well, for my calculation, I think that she has given birth, or my calculation, I think she'll be giving birth at this time, blah, blah, blah. I mean, to be honest with you, people are still entitled to want to have their own calculations, because at the end of the day, why not? I guess as long as it's alleged, then it's all good in the hood. But if people come out and say that, oh, 100% she has delivered the baby at a set time, then I guess that's where people may just shoot themselves in the foot. But nonetheless, though, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.